Another one. Nafru, thank you for setting the mood. Jump in and rescue it? Yeah. So, yeah. Evening all, how goes a trout? Z, how are you, sir? But yeah, that's the nice part about painting them myself. That was half the reason I started a couple of years ago was just the cost of lures and being new to fishing. I really...
Sorry if I am a little off tonight. I had a sex dream about Joe Biden last night. It really fucked me up. Frown.
I know, I forgot. I'm really screwed up tonight. Nowhere man. Hello, hello. I got nothing after that one, Marla. I well, welcome to my stream, everybody. I gotta put this down. That was just weird. What? The dream or that I needed to know about it? Legit crying. Oh, you guys kill me. Oh, it's not my fault. You watch too much news. Okay. Whew. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm settling down now. Oh. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm frozen. Couldn't even get to painting. Okay. We have a little bit of silver. I need to tip this up just a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. Did that don't know what's that? I kind of figured. I can't see. Oh. That's a new trick I got. Alright, so we got just a hint of that silver on there. Fruit translator as well. What's up, Trevor? Welcome in. How are you? The best is now every time I look at my activity feed, that's I can read it again and again. Okay, let's get the other wing. And I just want a little bit of this silver just to give it a shiny look. The captain. That looks pretty good, I think. Okay, so there, that little bit of silver down the side, that's all we wanted. Whew, okay. Oh, I'm still recovering. That was, that one definitely caught me off guard. All right, we've got our silver. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show a second picture of these little fellas here. If I can find it. This one. So you can see this one here. This is the other version of that grasshopper. And you can see it's very gray and sort of just gray looking. And that's probably a little bit more common for this area, is that really gray. And that's why I go with the silver in the wing. But those ones, you know, being that gray, are not that interesting to paint. I like to do a little bit more color, and I think I think just in general it looks a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna put that guy back here again. So we're going with the green. We've got that little bit of silver in the side. Now we can maybe we'll start with the red on this back leg, on the back half of the leg. And here we got some tan that we want to put on these front legs. And then we've got a whole bunch of little detail lines up the meat of the back leg here. And more chrome sparkle. It's all about the chrome. Okay, so I am going to use, you know what, let's see if this red is going to work for us. That's black, this one's red right here. Do you order the blank lures, or do you also make them by yourself? No, I definitely order them. I would love to figure out how to make wooden blanks, but just the process is, I think the process is more in depth than you would think. Like, just to be able to get, like, you know, your line to your hook and make sure that that is a solid connection. The balance, so that when, you know, they're sitting in the water with the hooks and everything like that, that they're, you know, that they don't tip forward or tip back. You want them to either sink or float. There's, you know, there's a whole process with them. And I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on making wooden blanks, and I think it would be awesome, and I don't think it would be all that hard once you figured it out. You know, did a little bit of research, a little bit of work, it would be pretty good. But it's getting that balance and everything down. Like, a lot of them put a little bit of metal or lead. Well, I guess not lead, but they melt a little bit of metal into the front and back of them a little bit to get them balanced. It also helps keep them upright, so that, you know, if the weight is in the bottom, if I hold my hand like this, right, if the weight is in the bottom, then it's going to keep it upright and not roll over, that kind of thing. So there's a whole kind of science to them. Yeah. I these guys, the people that watch me have convinced me as well to also take up fly fishing. And so tying flies is now in my future as well. So tying flies and painting lures, I mean, for ordering them, you know, for like $1.50 Canadian, you can order a blank and you're good to go. So that's kind of where I'm at. The day after I showed you, yeah, oh, the Muna, yeah, made an awesome gold eye swim bait. Awesome. But I would, you know, saying that, I mean, that would be, you know, the dream. You know, you retire, you build baits, paint them, and I don't know, do something with them after. I'm going to try a different brush here, actually. These little guys here. So I've got a few different kinds of brushes here. I think this one will work. Because we're just doing a solid red right down the back of the leg here, I think this brush will do fine because it's a little bit of a bigger one. Hello, Point Blank. How are you today? Are you done your Stremmen already? I was lurking there for a while. Did you catch anything? That's the better question. That's the question I should be asking. All right, clean this brush out and get it a little bit more fresh. Got like 7 or so? Nice. You done watching hockey? Okay. 15-3 was the biggest. Nice. He just gave them a break. Yeah. Back in the day, who tied flies, made lures from balsa wood. They looks cool. Yeah, that would be the fun part, right? Okay, so now this is going to be interesting. I've never put the transparent paint on with a brush, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so hopefully sooner than later. Although I do have, geez, I just got an order for like 8 more lures, so we've got that to look forward to, and a couple others that I want to do for myself as well. So we might be busy these days. Oh, this is going to be nice. I like the way this is going to come out. I think it's going to be red, but not too pronounced because of the transparent. Let's go red right around the back too. Nafru ties flies. I know him. Yeah, Nafru's the guy who hooked me up. That is for sure. He's got me everything I need now to dive into a completely similar but separate hobby. Like convincing my wife I have enough time to do this. It's hard enough. All right, so we're going to be really careful just throwing this on. I don't think I'm going to play around too much in the inside. Maybe we will. Ooh, what are we going to... Nafru's the guy that ruined my life. Hey, Sniping Barber, how you doing? Got me into fly tying. What I did for Marla. So I'm trying to be as precise as Strut over there, but I do not have that hand control down yet. So there may be pauses in my conversation while I actually focus. Trying to get down to the edge there. There we go. I kind of like how this red is turning out. It's red, but you can still kind of see it through. Just have a kid, it's open. I'm waiting for that. Yet. Yeah, I know a point. I struggle with that just doing this. Your oldest blames you for stuff? Yeah. All right, there. So the interesting part about the transparents is you can see the other color underneath, but it still has that red. Let's do the other side. I'm just gonna go halfway up this leg like that. There we go. Let's do the other side. For mine, blame me for everything. How you doing, junkie? I'll be at the store. Oh, look at that color. I bet I could find some kind of yeah. I was at the dollar store and they had like chartreuse and pink and red duck feathers. I was like, oh, maybe I should just grab those. I'm like, no, I'm not grabbing those. I'm not buying anything until I need it. And I'm sure the quality is not up to snuff, but I'm like, oh, but they might be good just to like practice or learn on, you know. So yeah, exactly. I don't need them, but I could need them, exactly. Yeah, they were little different packages of different colors. So, and at the dollar store, I mean, geez, why not, right? You could just grab them. But we do have the sequence. Usually bleed out the color. Yeah, they bleed the color and they probably fall apart pretty easily. So I resisted the urge. All right, let's see if we can. Hold this in some awkward way to paint this. Can you guys see that okay? Yeah, okay, if I hold right there. And because we chromed this with a bit of top coat, it does sort of round out all the little details on there, so it's kind of hard to see the start and finish of where this leg goes on the back. So we might just be making this one up. There we go. chasing pigeons in the parking lot isn't. Ducks and pheasants in the fall. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's get the back here. I'm gonna tip this a little bit there. There we go. Get you guys in the details here. So I'm really glad that my wife is streaming doing her other hand for those bandana nails, because otherwise I would be the guy trying to do them for her, and there is no way that I can do that kind of detail like she has going on her nails right now. This is hard enough for me. There we go. All right, let me just round out this edge a little bit. All right, that looks pretty good. I like that red. You can see the green right through it. The nails are crazy cool, yeah. Pictures are in the Discord if you'd like to see them in action. There you go. You can tab over there if you like. She that's why we were a few minutes late, because she last minute goes to me, you know, maybe I'll stream today while you're streaming, so that she was worried that all of my people will come in that followed her to see, and that will stress her out a little bit. But she she forgot that I'm me. And I'm gonna tell people anyway. So she's currently working on those. All right, let's clean this brush off, the red. Oh, red is just one of those colors that just never stops. What you making for me? We're making a 2-stripe grasshopper today. The real Helian. How are you doing today? Welcome in. We are kind of at the detail point on this. We started it the other day before we finished our shad. All right, that seems pretty good. Let's put this away. Chopper Stink, throwing up the hand, the salute. There we go. Okay. 3 a.m. time for some sleep, I guess. Gentle Freak, appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much. Get yourself a little bit of rest and have a good day tomorrow. Okay. I liked how much this stuff works, that I'm going to also use. Actually, I could probably use this same one today. All right. I like the way that paint transfers on there. So let's just go with the straight up black for the detail work on the legs. So this is what it's a little easier to see on here. We're going to try to do, this is the little grasshopper we did. See those, the little stripies on the back leg there? I am going to replicate those. I've seen this almost everywhere. Everyone loves, yeah. Look how double hooker. Yeah, that was such a fantastic idea. That was awesome. Right? You just, and then throwing them out for whoever wants to use them it was brilliant. So thank you for making them. All right, let's go with the black. Go with a bunch of it here, and let's see if this stuff is going to work well for this detail work. Let's go with, as you can see, all of my products are stolen from Strat Nail Studio YYC. She got me a set of these in these really nice sparkly colors. So these were specifically ordered for me. Yeah. Because she's like, you need these brushes to do what you're wanting to do. I'm like, all right. So you can see they do lines really well because they're so long and skinny. Stolen or permanently borrowed. So these ones, I would love to say I stole them, but she actually ordered these specifically for me. And the nice part is they also have the nice dotting tool on the other end. So a dotting tool and the fine brush line. They're line work brushes. This one just got a little bit of dried stuff in it. I'm just going to clean it off a little better. It's got a little bit of acetone in my little dispenser. This thing is awesome. Yeah, she loves them long and skinny. All right, there we go. That's better. Yeah, these little dispensers are awesome because you use put your little tab, you know, your little cloth, set it on top there, and then you just squeeze it down, and you get your acetone or rubbing alcohol right through the top. It works really good. I'm a sucker for glow in the dark, sparkles, and shiny stuff. Well, you're in the right spot. That's the other thing I need to get into is she also has some really amazing glow in the dark stuff that is really cool. It's just so glow in the dark. All right, let's take a look at this back leg on this little fella. All right, so see, there's kind of like little stripes on the back leg. Picture isn't great, but that's what we're going to attempt to do. Fear Raider, hello, hello. So, we got our black right here. We got our detail brush. This should give us, I said, let's take a look at this guy one more time. I just want to see which way these are going. So you can see we've got just like a little V coming down up each way there. So I'm going to try to do it. Let's see, let's try to be smart here today. Doesn't always happen, but today we're going to try to be smart. I'm just going to make sure this brush is going to act the way I want it to. All right, that's fine. I feel better now. I feel better. All right, can you guys see that okay? Maybe, maybe not. It'll have to do. So just a little stripe on there. Grab a little bit more paint. And we're just gonna, maybe we'll work up one side at a time. So we got, oh, what's it? There's the light not glaring too much on it. We're about halfway up the leg now. I don't know if my hand's in the way. It's not too bad. And when we get to the top, I just do stripes across the top because they kind of lose their angle on there. All right, let's see if we can connect these. Oh, we got a little. Little bob on there. It's not bad. Just a little bit of stripes on there, a little stripey stripe. Clean this up just a little bit. And by clean it up, I mean make a mess of it. But there we go. All right, let's do the other side before this black starts to dry up. If I can get this to sit properly. There we go. Okay. These stripes are going to be a little closer together. Put a second layer on there. Oh, sorry. Darken these a little bit. A little bit longer. There we go. Alright, so we got a little bit of striping going on there. The blush is fine enough to think a thin black line down one side of the red. Yeah, probably. You think like down, like right down the center of it? See if I can fix that one a little bit. Oh, smudge. Smudge! A side might help add depth. Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably what I'm missing. Even just kind of like right down the back, like right on the bend of it maybe. Like where the corner is right there. Yellow. We'll be doing yellow on the back, Helens. Welcome in, Helens. I've missed you. How are you? Also, Helens, this is for you. There you go. Let's clean my brush here. It's starting to dry on there. Okay, get that clean. There we go. Yeah, she is. She's doing her offhand. You'd never know that she's doing her offhand. Like so when she does her own nails, she does, you know, she's right-handed, so all the artwork she does on her left hand is all clean. Then she has to do her opposite hand. She has to do all her artwork with her left hand to put the art on her right hand. If that makes sense, right? So today she is doing her right hand's nails with her left hand today. Fishing solo. What is going on? Who are we fighting? Rights and lefts. I was saying my wife is doing me solo. She's doing some bandana nails. So let's just do this here real quick. Where is it? So this is the nails that she did on her hand the other day. And look at the detail in all her little paisleys. So they're red bandanas because we're going to see Garth Brooks on Saturday. So she's today doing her other hand. She's gonna Oh, you have no idea, Solo. I don't have any scars at the moment, but but we're hanging on anyways. Need some more coffee, I think. Yeah, she's got those things. Those things are long and very sharp, and they're extra sharp. So what she does usually is she does the nails. She does acrylic nails, so she does the shaping and everything first, and then she does all the artwork and stuff. So when you do your initial nails, there's no artwork or anything, so there's no extra layer of top coat. Those things are so fucking sharp without that extra layer of top coat on them, kind of smoothing out the edges. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Needed a hot beverage. I'm quite surprised that the voice has survived as long as it has today. Yes, Helens. All right, I think I'm gonna put a black stripe on there. Yeah, yes, Helens, I gotcha. I heard you. What can I do you for? That's a East Coast Canadian. I know. I just thought you would be intrigued to see the nails in action. All right, I'm gonna put a black stripe down this as recommended. I do like the idea of a yellow stripe, but we're gonna be doing a yellow stripe. Oh, that got a little thick and a little wild. Just a little bit. I'm leaving you now. She rocks. Yes, she does rock. And it would not surprise me. So I'm almost at my 2-year streamiversary, and I am trying to think of some ideas, some things to do, maybe some giveaways, maybe a giveaway or two, which would be fun, and that's next month. And it would not surprise me if she gets what she does out there a little bit, she's gonna take off. The work she does is so good, and she's nice enough, she'll tell you how she does it. And the nail world is not nice. They don't like sharing what they do or how they do it with anybody. And that's sort of where I've kind of taken like what I do. If you've got any questions on anything that I do, I'll tell you exactly how I do it. I'll walk you through how I do it. You know, to me, it's more about, you know, relationships and building than it is about holding some, you know, trade secret or something like that. You know what I mean? I'd rather have everybody be, you know, doing what they want to do than me being the only one, you know, holding on to something like it's going to make me a millionaire or something. Helen, I'm not telling you to be nicer. I'm just saying I'll tell you how to do something. Doesn't mean I'd be nice about it. Yeah, I think if I can get her a camera and a laptop, that'll change everything for her. She'll be able to get her logo up there, her alerts, and in the corner, I want to get a puppy cam because she's got a little puppy couch that all 3 dogs will go sit on while she's working. So that's kind of fun too. All right, we got some detail on those little legs. Let's continue on with this black, or maybe, yeah, with this black. We're gonna thin it a little bit because I just want a little bit of it to show. Actually, you know what I want to do? My color didn't even dry out over the week. I taped it up with painter's tape and put it in a Ziploc bag. And this is the color that we put on the back. So I can use this. It's kind of the one I want. It's like almost like a tar type color. There we go, look at that. We saved it. I'm very happy. This one is just for fun, Z. I got the blank for free when I put an order in. When I do an order with Sugar Tit, they like to throw in a complimentary lure, which is kind of nice. They seem pretty nice, although I did message them on Instagram and they did not get back to me. I'm quite disappointed. Damp. What's going on, buddy? How are you feeling? How you doing? Did you get a nap? I got a nap. I was tired today. Anyway, they always send me a blank, like one extra lure when I put an order in. So they sent me this huge grasshopper. I was kind of disappointed because I already have grasshoppers from another place, but they're little grasshoppers. Look at the size difference on these bad mama jammas. I didn't nap, wanted to but couldn't. Back up, to be honest, who knows? Well, you never know, Damp. You never know. It's always good. Fire that sucker up. So this mucky mess color that we made is what we did on the back and across the head here. So I'm going to use that to do some detail down the belly and also across the neck and down the thorax. So let's see, where's my picture? Okay, this is the hard part, is trying to follow that little picture over there. And I want to sort of follow some of this stuff here. Like just bring this a little bit more on the face, or the face down the... I always get this one little blob. Maybe it's the brush. Let's try the other brush. I always use this one, and then I get that little blob on the end. Maybe we'll go with this this light, the baby blue sparkly brush. It's a little bit shorter. There's some water. There we go. Let's try this one. All right. So I just want to have that almost be like a subtle kind of look. I don't want it too dark. And I think that should do pretty good. There we go, you can see it there. Tay, what is going on? Welcome in. How are you? All right, and we'll do down this face here. How was your Monday? Kind of make this a little bit more solid back here too. Good things. How you doing? Twas Monday. Slightly hungover. I woke up. I was fighting off I have like a bit of a sinus thing going on the last few days, and I woke up this morning and I was like, I can't go to work today. I feel like ass. So I called in and they're like, we need this house staked out. They want to dig it tomorrow morning. Can you go do that at least? And okay, I did that. The only problem was it was an hour drive from my house. So for the hour and a half of work that I did, it took me 4 hours with all the driving and everything, but it was all right. I get paid for 4 hours, which is better than taking a full sick day. But dotting tool, I have a dotting tool right there. We will be using the dotting tool, hounds. Do not fret. And I think I'm going to keep going. Yeah, she's a master with that dotting tool. And you'll see, look, it's the same tools. Yeah, she is so good. She's epic. Yeah, she is so good. And that's what I was saying. When she gets a few people to figure out her stuff. People are going to really enjoy what she does. I think I'm going to try to put a little bit more sort of stripiness underneath. You can see like right in here, there's these lines in there already. I think we're going to highlight those. And Helen, she uses a different type of paint. It's much different. It handles different, and the dotting tool takes to that way better. But yeah, what I was saying earlier is I woke up, I called in sick. I could almost, like, my voice was almost gone. So I'm kind of glad we're hanging on so far today. I was kind of wondering how it was going to go. And I'm also very glad that this color that we used for everything else is still good. If I can hold this still. There we go. All right. So there we got just ever so slightly in those grooves there, just to give it a little bit more definition. And we'll do the same on this side here. So we will brush this in as well. Can you see that? Yeah, we can see that. There we go. And the other side. Hold this. Got to hold this in two directions. Can you see? Yeah, you can still see that. Keep that one a little more faint. There we go. And we can also do a little bit of detail work with this same color underneath, right down the belly here, just to give it that look. This is what you know, this will dive a little bit by the looks of it. But if the fish is lurking deep, it's gonna see, you know, this end here, and it's gonna see this thing wobble like this. So I want to make sure we give a little bit of that detail on the belly. We don't want to forget about the belly, because that's really where, you know, the fish sees. Unless you can get this thing right down to the ground, down to the bottom, it's going to be hard to see. You know what I mean? All that work that we put on the top is sometimes, you know, that's more, all the work we do up top is more for the fisherman or fisherwoman, the fisher person, to like the lure. And then the belly is what the fish sees when it strikes from underneath, right? But if you can get that guy down onto the bottom and have him sort of twitching around on the bottom of the water, like under the water there, then we got some good stuff happening. Go, and we'll go down here, just connect these last couple of stripes. Go right through that hook loop there. I killed No, every once in a while when I do stuff like this, chat either gets really bored or they focus in with me. It's one of the two. I kind of like to think that it's, you know, they're focused in just like I am, looking at what we're painting. But you never know. I'm watching, yeah. That's off her hands. My work here is done. Helens, I love you. It's great. All right, we got a little bit of action on the belly there. I'm back. Wi-Fi problems. That's always a problem, yeah. You never. You see, Cam was just lurking in the dark. Avid, he's. You never know. You never know. Okay. I think. Not happy with this line right here. Fuck. It's in there now. Keeps you on your toes, exactly. Yes, Helens. Still here, by the way. It is no worries. I enjoy the good lurkers. I appreciate you all being here. Yes, Helens? Yes, Helens. Just in case. I was worried. No, I know that my stream is a very lurkable stream. So I don't really stress out when chat slows down a little bit. It just is what it is.
We're being really good.
I'm not lurking, you're lurking. I'm still trying to recover from that Joe Biden sex dream comment. And if you missed that one, you'll have to watch the replay for it, because it got a little wild. All right. I think you know, let's darken these legs in. I'm just going to use the exact same color on here. It's good. It keeps the shine going. Hi Trout, I lurk quite a bit. Yeah, I think that well, this stream in particular, or maybe not in particular, but it is kind of conducive because I just kind of talked my way through what I'm working on, and people just sort of hang out and listen, which is all good. I just appreciate that you guys actually come in here and hang out. It just blows my mind. I never thought I was, well, I was never very interesting as a young man, so this whole Twitch thing is a pretty wild ride for me. I love it. It's so much fun. The only thing that I struggle with is when I'm finished streaming, I have trouble falling asleep. I have so much fun doing this. You know, even if it's quiet, like the other day I did some stuff and we only had a few people in, and I was still having a blast. I lurk soon because I'm old and go to sleep early. Yeah, that is the main reason that we altered our start time, Joker, is that I would finish stream and I would be on such a buzz. You know, and you think painting a fishing lure, it's not really a, you know, something that's gonna get you all hyped up, but I enjoy the painting. I enjoy the chat interaction. I enjoy, you know, questions and everything about it. So when I finish, I definitely need some time to unwind so that I can go to sleep. And I was finishing at like 11:30. I go to bed at like 3 to 5 a.m. I enjoy the camo stories. Exactly, yeah. Takes a while to come down. Yeah, exactly, right? So I was starting like 7:30 and we were going for like 3.5 hours. So it was like 11 or after that we'd finally finish. And I'm like not able to sleep until like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then my alarm goes off at 5. And I do need to use my brain for work. Not always, but every once in a while I got to do some math and stuff. A little trigonometry and shit like that. So it helps to have a functioning brain. It gets up at 6 to mod everybody. Yeah, it does, yeah. It's so funny. Lies, all lies. Oh my goodness. Now that not for me at all. Helen's, it was kind of for you. I feel that there's many people in my community that benefit from me starting just a little bit earlier. So it worked out for me, and it works out for you. It just puts me in a better time zone. 3 plus 12 equals... I never got much past you putting the chrome on before I doze off. You know you can put that in there if you want, Helen's. It's all good. For you, I'd let you put that one in there. I know if you're using that one, there's some legit reasons. Foolish nonsense. Oh, that was a little clumpy. Oh, can we rescue that? Can we rescue that? Oh yeah, salvaged. Foolish not put it in there. Helen's, you kill me. It's great. But on that note, thanks everybody for hanging out. We're, you know, just doing a little detail work on this little grasshopper. Seems to be coming along not too bad. There we go. This one's a little messy. See if we can smooth it out a little bit. There we go. You calling me clumpy for? I don't get the mod pay. Oh shit. Another. There we go. All right, we are just about ready to do the 2 stripes down the back. Putting that around. We lost a lot of the definition in our leg when we did that chrome layer. That top coat sort of blends right in. Just throwing an extra line on here. I'd say we're looking pretty hoppy right here. I feel carefully paints. Yeah, I'm trying. And I think I want to do a little bit just ever a little bit extra on this head here. There we go. Grasshopper midway. Thank you, Nafru. I feel like we're going pretty good here. I think we get those 2 stripes going down the back, and maybe just something on the back of the leg. Like that green is good. Maybe the black. I think we're gonna go a little bit of black on the inside of the leg. Like if we look at that picture there, It's almost like we've got, oh, it's so awkward to hold sometimes. Okay, let's take it out of here. No, not, she'll never live it down. now that it's a command as well. It's twice as funny because it's Helen's. Did I just tell the story? I haven't told any stories, Helen's. They're just putting your quote command up there, that's all. I mean, the quote kind of... the quote speaks for itself, Helen's. There's no out of context there. I don't know what you're talking about. And I did the wrong leg on that one. Son of a... Go. Looks like we're going to go pretty black on the inside here. And a little bit down this right here. So we all die laughing every time we see it. Exactly. Because we all know what a sweetheart you are, Helen's. And for you to talk about all the dongs you can do is just... it's mind-blowing. Alright, I put the black in there. Might be a little too dark, but it'll do. It'll do. All right. Now, let's get the stripes down the back. For the name of this thing, I need a tan kind of color. Tan with a bit of green would be spectacular. See if we can get this black out of here. Okay, I need to blow my nose. Excuse me 1 second. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I just didn't think you wanted me blowing my nose in the microphone there. Anyway, okay. So I need kind of like a tan, brown, green. I heard you. It's a bit of a honker. This little nose does its job. right, where is... What color is this? Detail Corey satin. I don't even know what... I didn't even know I had this color. Hey, fish and fries, how you doing? The ass hopper. Lyric mode activated. All right, Joker. Have a good night. Have a good night. How are you today, fish and fries? Hopefully you're feeling better, feeling good. I think the only person that can make commands is Kiwi. You played golf yesterday in game. Just hectic. Good, good. I was promised a command for tea. We can do a tea command. I want to do one for cheese. Cheese would be a good one for us too. Oh, is this the color I want? I think it's too pink. Oh, there we go. This is the one I want. Suede. Yes, Helens. Yes, you can see the cheese lure. I haven't sent it because I need to go to the post office one time. She just likes to make me show it to show that I haven't sent it yet. But also, I need... Yeah, this one will work. This will be fine. It's as like the command done by you as it is. It'll be moldy, yeah. The holiest of lures. Okay. Let's do some stripes. I'm going to hold this down like this. Hopefully you can see it. It gets stuff for me. All right. So if I show you, where did I put? There he is. This little guy. That's what we're going to repeat, is this stripe going down the back. And I do want it a little bit more green. Must not have. Maybe if we put a little bit of this green in with it, it will kind of green it up just a touch. Just gonna put it beside and then we'll blend the two together. How's that? Excuse me, sorry about that. Well, that's pretty good. That gives it a nice minty green. causes more trouble. Okay, I think this color is going to do just fine. It's kind of minty, but still tan. So if we look at our picture a little bit, you can see like right behind the eye going down its back, it's a very tan distinguishable stripe. So we're going to try to keep it similar. And we're going to use our same brush. And I'm going to go basically right from the back of the back leg here, and we're going to just blend it in right like that. I troll wherever I go. So right in here, this should be nice color. Right there. That looks pretty good right there. All right. Even in IRL. I mean, a true proper troll will. Friends, family, strangers on the street. So let's see if we can get this half as straight as what Strut would do, because I am certainly not as refined as that. Son of a... Alright, so there we got some striping going down the back. Troll for laughs, that's my... Yeah, it is. There's a difference between like fun, good-natured trolling and just being an asshole. It's a fine line. And if you can walk that line, that's a skill. And I'm going to try to do a half a line through here. Get my glasses to extra tight to my face so I can see what I'm doing. There we go, that should be fine. Try to do the other side here. I walk both lines. Depends on the audience, right? All right, now the tricky part is going to be bringing this down right through this dark stuff and kind of like tying it in right at the top of the eye. So I'm going to have to sort of transition from being on top down into the side a little bit, and then where it ties right into the I'll walk the line. So let's see how this goes. I really want to try to line it up with that eye and keep it fairly straight. Might be a little higher than I initially wanted it, but that's okay. low rider paintballs with these nice fine, yeah, right? Like some pinstriping. those guys that do that pinstriping, that's some cool stuff. I've watched that. How smooth they get that, and the brush they use. It's the brush they use is really neat. Like it loads up the paint, and they can do such a long line without having to dip back in. I walked the line when I saw someone. Yeah, sometimes, you know, the world requires a little bit of patience. Just a little bit of patience. Okay, and then I'm going to go about even with the eye. There we go. That should be good. Yeah, if something isn't specifically said, that you know, the door can be left wide open sometimes. Especially if you're somebody that doesn't normally do like art or those kind of things. There's a bit of a disconnect to the understanding of, you know, the intent that the artist was trying to do and share versus what's available. Strut is just the best. Yeah, she does some amazing work. What emote? That little fella right there. Yeah. So that one, this emote was made by the real Licken. I always hesitate when I say your name. For the fishing community. So most of us that have it, put it in the follower chat, so anybody that follows is able to use it in chat, and it is available pretty much across the fishing community now, right? Just different, the Helion. Very good, thank you. Across the fishing community as a way to sort of help tie the whole community together. And I thought it was a Helion, the real Helion, Helion. We're gonna take 5 minutes and figure out Helion. Like an onion. Like the devil. And that's the trolling that I like to do. All right, I think we're good with our stripe. Well, this one's going to be probably a little bit of a shorter stream, only because this one was half finished already. We could take a look at a couple other things, but my head, yin yang. Hellion. How much meds you on, Trout? I'm not on any. That's the best part. Well, I did take a decongestant. I did take a decongestant. And then a little bit of the nasal spray to dry me out a little bit so that I could actually breathe while talking. That's a worry. No, I don't like taking too much stuff. If I don't have to, I don't. All right. I don't think there's really much else to add to this little fella. We hit the sides with a little bit of silver. We got some red. We put some detail on the legs. We got a little bit of striping on the belly. Let's throw some eyes on that, and that's going to pop this little guy back to life. When I lost it completely, and I blamed you. Are we almost there again? Don't make me laugh anymore. My throat hurts.
We got the human voice too. Thanks, fish and fries. And you always thought I was a troublemaker? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Let's figure out what eyes we're gonna put on there. Helen's, you know what? I have no idea what eyes I want to put on this one, so I want you to pick them. I'm gonna lay them all out, and then you can decide which eye you would like to put on
this one today. So let's bring this bring the towel down. I'm gonna leave this sitting right there. There we go. Let's take a look at some eyes. Wait, I've got my eye sizing tool now. This thing is pretty cool. That looks like a size 6. He's just trying to yeah. I've already lost Helen's. Helen's is gone. She will now not watch me. She will be over there hanging out with Strut. All right, we have these eyes. These are cool. I was talking to Strut. Okay. Oily. Which eyes do you want, Helen's? We've got these ones here. These are kind of cool. Trying to size things up. We have those eyes, or we have some more traditional eyes. I want you to pick the eyes that you would like to see on this little grasshopper. Personally, I like these ones. The brown, they kind of go with the one in the picture. But if you want to go like these pink ones would be kind of cool. Green I think would blend in too much. Blue would also look kind of cool. But we also have like all of our other standard eyes. The correct eyes on him. All right, so maybe these sort of brownie color ones. All right. Or, you know, we do have just regular brown ones here. So if you want like the cat eye, sort of bug eye ones, or just a round eye ones. What did I do now? had a very frustrating evening. Yeah. I can't see the eyes in the picture. Finland? All right. Let me pause the picture here. We'll hold it up really slow. Okay, we've got these ones here with just a regular eye. Where do crabs go to relax after a long day? Or do you like these ones here with the cool cat eye? Oh, you want to see the picture, Helen's. Somebody help me. Kiwi, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for setting the moods. It's not very helpful, is it? Okay, do we need to find another picture? Oh my goodness. You'll be so pleased. Find a better one. All right. Helen's is being demanding. I have to clear space. So help me try to go get nails for this day. Yeah, those nails are they're nothing to be. They'll get you. Okay. Hang on. Okay, we're in the Google. Sorry, it's two striped grass. Okay, where's... Ooh, that's a good picture. He's being what I call a dip pot. Oh, we got story time. Excellent. Disney. Excellent. Okay. That's, all right, Helen's. I'm going mad. Okay, hang on. We'll get to story time in just a second. Okay, there. Now you can see the eye. Look at this picture is way better. Let's just switch these two around. All right, so now you can see the eye. It's kind of just a black gray eye, bug eye. But you can also now see on this one, you can see the detail in the leg. The little V black lines that we did in there. D Money Twitching, how you doing? Welcome in. What up? How you doing today? Thanks for popping in. We're taking a look at this grasshopper, and you can also see the red in the back.
Little leg there too. We got Helium Voice redeemed before the story. Alright, so here's our little grasshopper. There we go. And our grasshopper that we got painted up, he's looking pretty close. The stripe turned out a little green. I'm not too sure I'm good with that. About to roll, run, and relax. Very nice. Get that relaxation in. I gotta tell you, Dima, I had so much fun.
In your stream the other night, I was dying laughing. Thank you very much. Let's get a brown. All right. These ones, I want to go with these ones, Helens. What do you think? Do you concur? Oh man, the other night was I couldn't help it. He thought I was serious. I just about died laughing. I was crying. Okay. Nafru has redeemed Storytime, so we need to get to that, because this is... And... let's see, what story are we at? Let's put the eyes right here, so they're ready for when we come back. There we go. And we'll take a look at where we're at in the story. I need to get another light in here, because somebody stole my second light back from when I stole it. Okay, where did we get? We read Alice in Wonderland, so we're at Peter Pan 75. How appropriate. Now that D-Money is here. Oh. Okay, Peter Pan. Okay, I need to drink some hot beverage here. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry. And I like how Nafru and Helen's, every time I say something, like run over to Strut, and then like I'm not tabbed over there. Don't make me use the sword. All right. I say something about, well, look how dark it is over here. This whole area is dark. I need more light. Don't you worry about it, Helens. You little sneaky lurker. I gotta keep an eye on things over there. Make sure things run smoothly, so that yeah, they totally tattled on me. Yeah. Trout is complaining that you stole his lamp back, LOL. He is saying you stole his light back. That I see right here beside me. We are on your side. Helens, don't make me time you out over there. All right, we have Storytime redeemed. Let me mute the music here. All right, and you get the cold induced voice, which I'll slow it down for everybody. Just here for story time. Get the missus, grab the kids, grab your hot cocoa and your blankie, snuggle in. There it is. They should put me to sleep. Excellent, excellent, because we are getting close to the end. So we got a story time, then we're going to put the eyes on. We'll put a top coat on that thing. Getting the wife out. All right, lads and lads, gotta get dolled up for work. I shall be lurking. No one misbehave. Thank you, Kiwi. All right, we are at the story of, all us in chat, the story of Peter Pan. Long ago in the city of London, there lived a family named Darling. Wendy, John, and Michael Darling would sit in the nursery telling stories about a far-off place called Neverland, where the darling Peter Pan and the pixie Tinkerbell lived. And no one in Neverland ever grew old. It's kind of like this stream. Peter Pan and Tinkerbell came to the Darlings' nursery window one night to get his shadow. It wasn't Peter's first visit to the Darling house. He had come there many times to listen to Wendy's stories. Peter was upset when Wendy explained that this was to be her last night in the nursery. But that means no more stories, cried Peter, unless I take you all back to Neverland with me. That would be wonderful, the children shouted. Everyone but Tinkerbell agreed. But how will we get there, Wendy asked. All you've got to do is fly, Peter replied. And with a sprinkle of pixie dust from Tinkerbell, they soared through the skies of London and all the way to Peter's Neverland home. Just set himself up. Down below, they saw waterfalls and Mermaid Lagoon. There was a pirate ship, a forest, and even an Indian camp. The pirate ship belonged to a fellow called Captain Hook. The captain had 2 enemies in Neverland: Peter Pan and a hungry crocodile. One day in a fight with Peter, the crocodile had gotten a taste of Hook's hand and had followed him around ever since, hoping for more. Hook blamed Peter Pan. When they got to Neverland, Peter took Wendy, Michael, and John into the forest to meet the Lost Boys. Then he and Wendy went to visit Mermaid Lagoon. There Peter spied the Indian chief's daughter, Tiger Lily, tied up in Captain Hook's boat. They heard Hook ask Tiger Lily to reveal Peter's hiding place, but the Indian princess wouldn't tell him anything. I have to save Tiger Lily, Peter cried. He and Wendy followed Hook to Skull Rock. Peter challenged the captain to a duel, but Peter was too fast and too smart for Hook. With one quick lunge, the captain landed in the water next to his greatest fear, the hungry crocodile. Peter rescued Tiger Lily and brought her back to the Indian camp. Captain Hook got away from the crocodile and swore revenge against Peter Pan. He kidnapped Tinkerbell and tricked her into telling him where Peter lived. Tinkerbell. It's not good. Then the pirates went to Peter's hideout and captured Wendy, John, Michael, and the Lost Boys. How did they get the vampires? Did I date myself with that reference? Maybe. Knowing that Peter would never be able to resist beautifully wrapped package, the pirates left a present in the treehouse for him. As soon as he opened it, boom, it would explode. And that would be the end of Peter Pan. Tinkerbell knew that what Hook had planned. She had to warn Peter before it was too late. She made her escape carefully and flew back to the hideout. Peter Pan will save us, Wendy insisted, as she was about to walk the plank. Oh, geez, they're already walking the plank, just like that. Story moves very fast. Yeah, all of them, Helens. They all got... but the evil captain just laughed at her. "Pan will never save you now," he cried with glee. Captain Hook did not realize that Tinkerbell was already on her way to get Peter. Peter and Tinkerbell returned in a flash. "Hook, this time you've gone too far," Peter shouted as he challenged him to one last duel. Wendy, Michael, John, and the Lost Boys watched in awe as Peter fought so bravely to save them. At last, Hook and the pirates ended up in the water. They swam as fast as they could, with the always hungry crocodile close behind. "Thank you so much for saving us," said Wendy. "And now I think it's time for us to go back home." Before they could say Captain Hook, Peter set sail in Hook's very own ship through the skies of Neverland. They were soon back in London, safe and sound. Peter and Tinkerbell said their goodbyes, and the darlings promised to never forget the wonderful times they had. As the years went by, they would remember everything. Peter, Tinkerbell, the pirates, Tiger Lily, and the Lost Boys, just as if it had happened yesterday. Whew. That was a exactly, an emotional roller coaster. Ups and downs, twists and turns. The story of Peter Pan. All right. There we go. All right, let's get these eyes on this little fella. There he is. Give that a little tip. What now, Trout? We're gonna put these eyes on. The live action is good with Robin Williams. Yeah, it is actually. I like that one. That is so creepy. Whose are those? Oh, there's the mouth too. Oh my goodness. All right. So we've got the eyes. Let's take the tape off the bill. We'll get one final look at this little fella. That stripe could be a little bit greener. Hook, show us your hook. But I think we're just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. Where is, okay, that's right here. Good. This is here. Where's the glue and the tweezers? Okay, we're ready. Let's see if we can get this off without wrecking it. Nice looking lure. Thanks, Z-Money. I think this one turned out not too bad. You know which one you might like is this one we did. We did this one on Friday. We did this big 7-inch shad with look at that shine on that little feller. And you see we put a nice chrome on this so you can see it's like a mirror reflection in there. And this is this one was won in a giveaway in Fish Stalkers stream for the Wounded Warrior Project. So there's that little shad. This one was fun. I really like painting these big ones. They're really intimidating at first, but that one's a fun one. Yeah, it's big. I don't know what kind of rod you need to toss that sucker out, but hopefully that lands you the plus 5 pound bass with that sucker. All right, let's peel this off of here, or try to. Try to get this off without peeling the chrome back. take your word for it, Kiwi. All right. There we go. That always looks better when we get that that bill off of there, the tape off of the bill. Let's clean this up a little bit as well. Where'd my knife go? There it is. I wasn't gonna say just all right, that'll do. Yes, Helens. What's up, everybody? I'm late. How you doing, Sled? Yes, Helens. Can you... All right, we're going to throw the eyes on this little fella. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here. Now, as I've said in the past, but I like to repeat everything I do, I put the glue on not to hold the eye, but it lets me position the eye in there. It's kind of like if you're putting a decal or a decal, depending on where you're at, on, and you need to like slide it or move it around. You got to have some water underneath it or something. Really, we go like 2.5 hours without a commercial, and that we got a commercial. All right, so let's grab our eye. I haven't used these eyes yet. Oh my goodness. Come on. So you can see we get that eye on there, and the glue underneath lets me rotate and position it. So I'm gonna tip it just a little bit forward. We probably could have gone with one size larger eye, but that's okay. There we go. Let me tell you something. Go ahead. You only make hard bites? No, I just do the hard. I just do the painting. I have thought about looking into making the soft baits, but again, it's just so many. I'm going right to bed. Night night. Have a good night, Solo. We will see you tomorrow, probably. I have thought about doing the softer baits, but it just, oh my goodness, it's just one more thing to get into. Turned out lit, man. Thanks, Point. Appreciate it. I think we got pretty close to that picture there. Not bad. Stripe's a little off, but I think the eye helps bringing it around. Turn out fire. Yeah, I think it'll be a fun one. It's this is the local. The two stripes on it is the kind of grasshopper that is around here. So Let's throw a top coat on this. Bring back that shine. Put that right there. Put this over here. All right, so we got our glue. Let's put that away. We need our tweezers over here. Here's the one we had done before, just the little fella, and there's the bigger one. So this one has a better stripe, but this big one was kind of fun. It was good to do. Looks great. All right, let's throw a top coat on this, set that. And then we'll be able to, thank you, Z. Now putting the top coat on is going to let that chrome come right back through the transparent paints that we put on there and bring that shine back. The only spot that we used regular paint was that silver that we put on the side here. Helen's Redeem Storytime. Which Storytime would you like, Helen's? Red book, blue book, Disney book? If I remember correctly, Helen's is a fan of the red book, but we shall see. It's already so shiny. Oh my God. The red, excellent. The red's my favorite. The stories are just a little bit more wild on that one. All right, make sure we got down the head here. Down the belly. Make sure we get the back of the legs as well. And we'll set this, and then we'll do one last story time. You know what's funny, Fear, is I was kind of wondering, I'm like, geez, we haven't had a story time at all today. And then we got 2 now, so sometimes story time is, I think the most I've done is 4 or 5 story times. All right. Let's set this in the light. Now this is what really holds the eye in place, is the top coat, not the glue, because it just seals it all in there. I think we got the whole thing. Make sure the hook loops are clear. Looks good. And we'll set that in there for 60 seconds. Camo was like all crazy. Happy belated Father's Day. Thanks, Shady. How are you doing? Happy Father's Day to you as well. Belated. All right. So we got 40 more seconds. Then we'll take a look at this little fella. Then we will pull out the red book, the Great Children's Stories, the Voland edition. I'm doing just fantastic. Had a little bit of the sniffles this morning. I could barely talk, but we somehow survived the stream. And how is Strut doing over there? Can someone let me know if she is almost finished? She told me not to raid her, but you know. Okay. toilet break again. She is fat. Yeah, but is she almost finished? She's going to be mad if I send us all over there, though. We'll have to see. All right. There is that guy. Now, we brought that shine right back. Woo! You leave that old lady and the cat or whatever it was that was trying to do. Most of these ones are confusing. I love them. They're great. There's our grasshopper. He's got a nice eye on him. Stripes on the back. A nice shine. And a little bit of silver in the wing there. A nice reflective surface on the belly. I think it's gonna catch some attention. I might be able to get a pike on this little fella. Good chance of it anyways. I'll be throwing it. Put some hooks on it, throw it in the water, and see if we can't get one in about a month or so when the grasshoppers are really booming. All right. That one was fun to do. I like it. I like it. So here's the difference. So this one, we use some metallic paints. This was before I learned my chrome process. And so there's kind of the difference when you put the chrome underneath. Definitely has a little bit more pop. All right, let's put these little guys over here out of the way. We'll grab the red book. Let's see where we're at in the, there we go. Great Children's Stories, the Voland edition. When you say the eyes are better, I think so too, D-Money. I think so as well. I'm obsessed with that chrome. I'm chroming everything now. You're back? Okay, just in time. Oh, here we go. So we did Johnny and the Three Goats. We did that one, right? Did we do Johnny and the Three Goats? Yeah, we did, because we did Titty Mouse and Tatty Mouse. And Johnny and the Three Goats were where the goats got in the... thank you, Nafru. The goats was the one where they got in the turnip field, and then they had to go through all the animals to try to get them out, and it was the bee that was able to get them out. So we got Chicken Licken. That's the next story. Page 81. All right. Here we go. Chicken Licken. Let's turn the music down. There we go. All right. The story of Chicken Licken. I know I've heard the name of this story. Chopper, thank you for setting the mood. All right. Chicken Licken. One day when Chicken Licken was scratching among the leaves, an acorn fell out of a tree and struck her on the tail. "Oh," said Chicken Licken, "the sky is falling. I am going to tell the king." Yes, Helens. Drought. Strut has gone. I see that. I am back again. All right, everybody's back. We are reading the story of Chicken Licken. Of course you did, Helen. So she went along until she met Henry Penny. "Good morning, Chicken Licken. Where are you going?" said Henny Penny. Oh, Henny Penny, the sky is falling, and I am going to tell the king. How do you know the sky is falling? Asked Henny Penny. I saw it with my own eyes. I heard it with my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my tail, said Chicken Licken. Then I will go with you, said Henny Penny. So they went along until they met Cocky Locky. Don't go licking, Chicken. Good morning, Henny Penny and Chicken Licken, said Cocky Locky. Where are you going? Oh, Cocky Locky, the sky is falling, and we are going to tell the king. How do you know the sky is falling? Asked Cocky Locky. Chicken Licken told me, said Henny Penny. I saw it with my own eyes. I heard it with my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my tail, said Chicken Licken. Your accent is even funnier. Then I will go with you, said Cocky Locky, and we will tell the king. So they went along until they met Ducky Daddles. This story is fantastic. Good morning, Cocky Locky, Henny Penny, and Chicken Licken, said Ducky Daddles. Where are you going? Oh, Ducky Daddles, the sky is falling, and we are going to tell the king. How do you know the sky is falling? Asked Ducky Daddles. Henny Penny told me, said Cocky Locky. Chicken Licken told me, said Henny Penny. I saw it with my own eyes, I heard it with my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my tail, said Chicken Licken. Then I will go with you, said Ducky Daddles, and we will tell the king. So they went along until they met Goosey Lucy. You not heard? I have heard this one before, yes. The names make me laugh, though. Sucky. Good morning, Ducky Daddles, Cocky Locky, Henny Penny, and Chicken Licken, said Goosey Lucy. Where are you going? Oh, Goosey Lucy, the sky is falling, and we are going to tell the king. How do you know the sky is falling? Asked Goosey Lucy. Cocky Locky told me, said Ducky Daddles. Henny Penny told me, said Cocky Locky. Chicken Licken told me, said Henny Penny. I saw it with my own eyes. I heard it with my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my tail, said Chicken Licken. Then I will go with you, said Goosey Lucy. I keep glancing at chat and reading the names you guys are putting, and it's really fucking me up. Henny Penny. I'm sure I have, Shady. I'm sure I have. Harry McClary from Thompson Tire. Oh my god. I didn't swear. It was you that swore. Can't prove it. Then I will go with you, said Goosey Lucy, and we will tell the king. So they went along until they met Turkey Lurkey. Good morning, Goosey Lucy, Ducky Daddles, Cocky Locky, Henny Penny, and Chicken Licken, said Turkey Lurkey. Where are you going? Oh, Turkey Lurkey, the sky is falling, and we are going to tell the king. How do you know the sky is falling? Asked Turkey Lurkey. Ducky Daddles told me, said Goosey Lucy. Cocky Locky told me, said Ducky Daddles. Henny Penny told me, said Cocky Locky. Chicken Licken told me, said Henny Penny. I saw it with my own eyes, I heard it with my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my tail, said Chicken Licken. Then I will go with you, said Turkey Lurkey. You don't think they're putting all the other... Oh, I'm sure they are. I try not to glance at the chat, although I see the screen move, and it's like, oh, I can't help it. Then I will go with you, said Turkey Lurkey, and we will tell the king. So they went along until they met Foxy Woxy. Good morning, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, Ducky Daddles, Cocky Locky, Henny Penny, and Chicken Licken, said Foxy Woxy. Where are you going? Oh, Foxy Woxy, The sky is falling, and we are going to tell the king." "How do you know the sky is falling?" asked Foxy Woxy. "Goosey Lucy told me," said Turkey Lurkey. "Ducky Daddles told me," said Goosey Lucy. "Cocky Locky told me,"
Me, said Ducky Daddles. Henny Penny told me, said Cocky Locky. Chicken Licken told me, said Henny Penny. I saw it with my own eyes, and I heard it in my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my tail, said Chicken Licken. "Then we will run to my den," said Foxy Woxy, "and I will tell the king." So they all ran to Foxy Woxy's den, and the king was never told that the sky was falling. And that is the end. The alien voice at the end. So, I think Foxy Woxy might have just eaten Goosey Lucy, Turkey Lurkey, Ducky Daddles, and Henny Penny, and Chicken Licken.
That's a mouthful of a story. It sure is. It sure is. And then it, as usual, ends abruptly. The sky fell. Yeah. This book, I love this book. This book is my favorite one. The red book. All right. That's it. We finished our little grasshopper. I'll just put him right here. We'll put him right here to end the stream. There he is. Maybe I'll get a better light here soon so we can see what's going on. Yes, Helens. Yes, I can. Who taught you how to clip? Okay. Let's see who's on. We can... Not me. Who do we got on? Thanks, Dr. from being banned. We got Ron Cleveland, Thunder Spanner. We got. Let's see what's going on here. Big Pen Outdoors is on. Apache Flameworks. I've got, I'm just going to see. I think we're going to go here. This will be a new one. This is one I met in another Discord here for the accent. Already decided. I have already decided. Yep. I'm gonna go to Art by Pale Horse. He is doing some painting. Kind of fits with what we were working on. Peace, man. Thanks, Point Blank. If everybody just hang on a second, we'll go do the raid real quick, and then yeah, he is. He does some awesome work. He's a fellow that I met through Owl, and who does the leather work, that joined our stream the other day. So we are going to go over here. Are related to it? No, it's not related to it. I'm going with the raid. Let's go with the raid. All right, let's throw that in there. All right, here we go. Again, as always, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was really fun. I blame Nafru. I had a great time. I was not feeling well, but you guys always make me feel better, so I appreciate that a ton. And Free Raider. Everybody have a great week. I will be back on Wednesday, and then back again on Friday. So hit that follow button. If you're watching the VOD, you're missing out. Live is always better. All right, everybody. Have a great week, and we will see you in a couple of days. Take care. Oh, where's the raid now? There we go.